Hi, I'm Don, and this is the Hobbyist Geek. Alright, today we are continuing our R2 build. We have issue 70 right here, and we have our parts, and this looks like a lot more to the body here, to the exterior of the body anyway. So let's crack this open. Let's see what we got. Alright, here are the parts that we get with this issue. We have the center rear cover plate, and here's the rear body panel, and we've got these 3 panel connectors, and we have the left and right rear cover plates. Now these are not identical, so it's important to know which is which. And if you look on the back, you can see they are numbered 2 and 3. 2 is the left, 3 is the right. And we get some screws to go with it. Alright, to begin, we're going to be attaching these cover plates here. And if you take a look, there is a little tab here and a post. The tab is going to go right in there, and the post is going to go in there. Do the tab first so that it lines up and is flush, or at least as close to first as you can. So you can snap it in place. There it goes. Now it's going to stay in there fairly well all on its own, but just to be safe, we're going to put a thicker 2.3 millimeter wide, 6 millimeter long black screw, which came with this issue, right in here. And then we do exactly the same thing to this side. And look at that. Nice and pretty. Alright, for the next step, we've got this cover plate here, and as you can see, it's got 2 lugs on it. There is some writing on the back. I don't really think it matters. I think this is symmetrical, but I'm going to place it so the writing is facing upwards towards the top, and you just slide it into the holes there. And we're going to secure it with 2 more of the thicker 6 millimeter black screws. This seems kind of like an unnecessary step. It seems like they put this in there just to give us something to do, and they could have just molded that detail into the body panel, but it is what it is. Alright, look at that. Okay, for this next part, we're going to want to flip the panel over. And if you take a look along the left-hand side, you can see these arrows pointing towards the left. And you take one of these connectors here, and if you take a look at it, you can see there's a little arrow on it right there. You want to make sure those arrows are pointing towards each other, and slide this over the post, just like that. And one of those 6 millimeter black screws is going to go right in there. And then you repeat the process on the 2 posts right below it. Alright, and with those 3 connectors attached, we can bring in the panel from issue 68 right here. And you can see it's got 3 more posts, and those are just going to line right up with this. And we slide it together and use 3 more of the 6 millimeter black screws to hold it in place. And would you look at that? We have a rather large section of the R2 back panel completed. I'm a little concerned because if you look here, this is not, this is popping out a little bit. This is not flush, and I'm not sure why, but if you look down the seam here, okay, the seam here is flush, and it seems to match up just fine, but up here it is not. So I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like that or not. Looks a little off to me, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And that actually completes stage 70. And that actually completes stage 70 here, and I mean, this paneling is looking quite nice. I am a little concerned about this not being flush up here. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or how visible it'll be, when the whole thing is assembled and the dome's put on top. But the rest of the seam fits quite securely, looking quite nice. I'm actually liking this. This looks pretty good. So if you liked the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day.